Hello, all my fire signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. This, of course, is for all my Aries, my Leo, my Sagittarians, and this is going to be for the week of October 31st to November 7th. Of course, if you're coming across this reading outside of that time frame, I would trust your intuition and watch the reading anyway, because obviously you were brought here for a purpose. If you are watching this between that time frame, then on November 4th, that's our big day this week that I want to talk about. We actually have our Scorpio new moon happening, so a big energy of rebirth, a big energy. Scorpio is so much about transformational energies, so it is about this new transformation that's coming. I have created readings for each individual zodiac sign for that new moon, which I'll have linked at the end of the video. So if you want to check those out, make sure to check those out. But for this week, for our fire signs, I'm going to start off by pulling a card here from these Cosmic Journey Oracle, and to see what the overall energy for the week is, and then we will pull some clarification, some clarifiers. All right, Creator, for our fire signs, what would you like them to know about this coming week, please? Okay, I feel like it's this one right here. And you have number 2, a light grows brighter only by lighting another. It's like those candles, lighting another, lighting another, lighting another. I kind of have this picture of like, there's a crowd of people and there's someone in the middle, and they light everyone around them, and then everyone lights around them, and it just goes psh, 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 and you don't realize the light that you share impacts so many people, even people you don't even realize it, right? And this says you've come to your next turn on the evolutionary spiral. Your growth in each area of your life is ready to be significantly accelerated by lighting another light. You cannot diminish your light by lighting another. It only grows brighter and brighter. Perhaps what you need to learn most is what you are meant to be teaching right now. This gives you more space to move on to what's next for you. Even if you don't think you're an expert or an authority, you are wiser than you're giving yourself credit for. When the student is ready, the teacher appears, and when the teacher is ready, the student will appear. The cosmic catalyst question it asks is, what am I drawn to teach right now? How will it light my next evolutionary path forward? And it has a little cosmic checkbox that says, teach today. The subject, the format, the method, and the number of students don't matter. It's the process of teaching itself that opens you up to what's next. And I love that. What I'm really feeling for you is that your life experiences have taught you so much, and you don't realize it until you come across someone who feels lost in the situation that you're in. And you may have been in it like not just once, but like 5 times, and you're like, oh honey, come here, sit down, let's talk, and you just ask them questions, you get them to breathe, you share some situations that happened in your life, and that just blows them away, and they're just like, oh my gosh, you helped me so much in a short amount of time, and you help them like leapfrog forward faster in their awareness than what you had to go through, because you learned the hard way. You may not have had that teacher in your life during that time, and you a lot of us, we like to learn the hard way. And so life was our teacher, and we learned that lesson so deeply and so well. But that is you. You're able to provide that awareness. So pay attention this week. See those situations that happen. Follow your heart. Don't worry about trying to change their life or making their life better, because you can't. All you can do is share your heart, share your experiences, share your love, share your knowledge, and let it be what it be. Plant the seeds, give, and then let Spirit take care of the rest. You just do that teaching piece. And just say, this is what happened in my life. This is what I learned. So take what you will. Don't connect any expectations, if you can, to what they're going to do with it, because that's not your responsibility. You just share you, and then they do the rest. Okay. Then we're going to pull some cards here from the Everyday Tarot and just see what else the Creator wants you to know about this week regarding this beautiful sharing your light, sharing your brightness, sharing your inner love here. I feel like this one. Okay, and those two. I feel like that one on the bottom there. Okay, they want that one too. Okay, and those two. Okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. So I feel like these are definitely like this for a reason. So we'll start with this one here. Yep, King of Cups. Cups are your emotions. And this is regardless if you're male or female or however you identify. This is the divine masculine energy of the cups, of the emotions. And it's beautiful because he has the chalice here. It's the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups. And it holds the unconditional love of the Creator of all things. And what I love about this is fitting right in here with your sharing your light is the king has gone through all the cups, through all the emotional, journey and all that. So you've seen so much, you've felt so much, you have so much to give, and giving the love is what's going to be most important for you right now, is giving that love that you have inside you. And whatever information you're sharing, you're just sharing it with love. You're not sharing it with expectation or judgment or that they should do this, they should do that, this is how they have to handle it. It's all about how you are sharing the information, okay? So, you don't have to worry again about their life. They're going to choose their choices. They're going to make their own decisions. There's nothing you can do. You have been released of all responsibility of what they do with their life, okay? You simply get to share your adventures. Here's a story of, my pirate years upon the sea, and you get to share those adventures. And whatever they do with it is up to them. You have been released from that, okay? Ace of Wands. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your spark, your aha inspiration, your spiritual energy. And I really feel this is that spark here. You have this new, beautiful spark within that is sparking you towards sharing yourself. Whereas before you've been kind of holding back and you're like, who even cares about my life? Who even cares about what I have to share? But really pay attention this week, because there's a strong message that you have this beautiful opportunity that's coming in to be able to share that piece of you. So don't hold back with that. Yeah, because then you have the Three of Wands. And this is like a change of course. The Ace of Wands is like you have this inspiration, you want to do things, you want to, it is this inspiration of, I want to do this. And then the Two of Wands is you make plans, A, B, C, D, E, F, blah, blah, blah. You've gone A to B, and now you're standing literally on the sea, looking at what's next. And for me, this is making an alteration of a course because of what you are having come in this week. You're understanding that I thought this is what I wanted to do, and I've taken this step, but now I want to, alter it and feel confident and feel, I don't say approval, because you don't need approval, but feel approval that you can change your direction, you can change what you want to do. I almost feel like this is the Two of Wands here now, with those two sparks, so you are making this progress and making these changes, but don't feel like you have to box yourself in, like you don't have to have A to Z in stone. You have A to B to C, and then kind of like plan D, plan E, plan F, but be flexible and know that you are able to be flexible with those changes and with those directions that you're going to be taking in your life. Yeah, because here you have the Chariot. So you do have the power of choice. You do have victory. You have success. You get to choose what anything means. So when you're looking at your future, you don't have to fear it, because what I love about this card is the power. I call it the power of choice card, because you do get to choose what story you apply to any situation, what emotion you're going to feel. So no matter what fated events unfold in your life before you, you get to choose what it means. So you get to choose if it's going to be shadowy and fearful and ugly feeling, or whatever you want to feel. And there's no judgment in that. We come here to experience the shadow side, because then when you choose to experience the lighter side, the spiritual side, the brighter side, then you can see that contrast so deeply. In having experienced sadness, you understand what happiness more is, and experiencing, disappointment, you understand what joy and fulfillment feels like. What experiencing fear and conditional love, you understand what more your spiritual side of your unconditional love is. So I love this, because it is realizing that it doesn't matter what comes. You get to choose what story you apply to it. So as you're planning forward, you just kind of have that, you leave a lot of the rest of the alphabet on all your plans. You can have an iffy, kind of like, yeah, this is what I think I would do, but I'm not there yet, so I don't have to worry about it. And you don't have to fear it, because you have the power to choose what anything ever means about in your life. So beautiful. Yep. Don't fear. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to die. This is about death and rebirth, transformation, right? So there's things that are going to be ending in your life. And I love the Chariot came before that, because it's letting you know that no matter what happens, whatever ends in your life, you get to choose whether you're going to believe that in your life that everything happens for you, that life doesn't happen to you. That's the dark side and the light side. When something happens, I can become a victim and experience victimhood. I have definitely in my life many, 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 many times, where I chose, oh, this is happening to me. Why? Oh, why? Those tower moments where things are taken out of my life, or something ends and I didn't want it to end. But it was part of my journey, part of my growth, part of my transformation. And I look back and thank God for unanswered prayers. You look back at things and go, I'm glad that ended, because it's brought me to where I am today. And I love where I am today, right? So definitely this beautiful transformation opportunity for you. There's things that are ending in your life on purpose, for a purpose, which is making room for new things to come in for you. So love it. Yeah, here you go. The World. Again, this is the last card in the Major Arcana, which is all about significant endings to cycles, allowing for new beginnings to come in. So, definitely with the Death card in this, be ready for some things to end, but don't fret it, because you're going to be happy about it. You're like, finally, this cycle is ending and allowing a new beginning to happen. It's, I really feel for majority of you, it is a general reading. So you do have that power of choice that you may choose to be very disappointed about it and experience that. And there's no judgment on that. Again, been there, done that, have houses full of t-shirts, having experienced those things. But when you're ready to let something go. And for a large portion of you, I really feel like you're like, finally, yes, get that thing out of my life. I'm ready for it to move on. Yeah, because here you go, 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles is your outside world. Definitely the 9, you can see she's in this beautiful garden full of fruitfulness and abundance, feeling whole, feeling complete. She's got her feathered friends. So you've got your spiritual realm. You're not alone, but this is about being alone in your garden, that you have found your fulfillment within, that you haven't needed to connect. And you don't need external people validating you. So I think that's, this message I had before about permission. It's like you don't need external permission, but it's like you have that permission from the Creator to let go of all those expectations of other people, and you get to choose your world. You get to choose what you want to do, and that you have this beautiful success. I mean, the Chariot does mean victory. The world definitely means victory. And the Nine of Pentacles is about abundant feelings. So you do have this beautiful reinforcement that with pursuing this teaching and sharing these beautiful teaching moments that you can help someone with is going to be beneficial for you. And then lastly, I'm going to pull a card here from the Universe Has Your Back. Love these cards. So just get your final message for the week. All right, Creator, what else? What's your final message for our fire signs for this week, please? Okay. Yep. Joy is the ultimate creator. So yes, joy, joy, joy. Choose joy. Yeah, when you choose joy, rather than focusing on what is not working out in your life, just choosing to be joyful and thankful for what you do have does bring mighty, amazing creativity into your life, as well as more things to be grateful for. So I love that. In fact, I'm just going to put these side by side right here. And just know as you're going throughout this week that every second of every day you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And there's nothing you can do to lose that love. I'm going to leave the reading there. I want to let you know, in addition to these weekly update readings that I do, I also do like a monthly reading for each independent zodiac sign, as well as new moon, full moon readings, and a couple other readings. So if you don't want to miss out on those, if you haven't done so already, if you click the subscribe button down below, that's going to make a notification bell pop up. And if you click on that notification bell, then you'll be notified when the new readings come out. So it's easy breezy. All right, my dears, just know that I also love you so much, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, have an amazing week, and you take care.